Welcome back to Out of the Rough. I'm with Robert Breiner, the Minister of Marketing and an expert when it comes to marketing. Let's talk about some more ideas to help kind of shake things up in your business.
You bet. Okay, here's one that's kind of neat. $100 bill. Everyone likes money, right? So, simple thing.
Where'd you get that? Look at that. That's great.
Yeah, so $100 bill, and then what you can do is you can put your message on the back. So in this case, if you're looking to save money on your insurance, give us a call, visit our website, your call to action's back here. Get these at moneymarketingcards.com. It's a website, you just print them up, and they have a 10, a 5, a 20, 100, so. And if you get really bored at the mall, like I do, my wife goes shopping, I don't want to walk around, I just throw them on the ground and watch people freak out. So, kind of a weird way
Put
to
them on the ground, watch somebody get it.
Pretty much. Yep.
Very good, very good. Let's talk about your business.
Absolutely. Okay, one thing about, some people don't write checks anymore, other people do. So if you're a new business owner, let's start with the basics. When you go into your checks, don't start with check 100. Start with check 1,000. Because it makes you look like you're a little bit more established, whether you might be 2 weeks in business, but if you have check number 1,000 to start with, looks like you've been around for a little bit longer.
I like that. I like that.
Another obvious thing is have your name and your company name and your website on your check. How simple as that?
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
No, because I just had some checks made up and put my website on there and said, yeah, we have plenty of room.
You know, it also adds credibility to a vendor that's taking your check. All the information's right there. Here I am.
Here I am. Here's my website. And you just never know. And getting back to the power of 250. They might not know somebody, but they might know somebody else that could use your service. You know,
one thing that I always believed in is if you're in a service-oriented, or almost any business, and it's about your name.
Absolutely.
Have your domain name be www.robertbreiner.com, fredarnold.com, or whatever that is.
Take it one step further. Buy your kid's domain name now. Because I have jasebreiner.com. I bought it for 5 or 10 years, whatever the max was, because, yeah, he may never use it, but I've got it, and if he doesn't use it, no big deal, but we've got it.
If he goes in the service industry, that's really important,
Absolutely.
or self-employed. One thing I want to bring up, I don't want to forget this, and that is on our show, Out of the Rough, we post these to the internet, and we help get businesses exposed so those looking for that information can find great information on how to get out of the rough. But one thing I find every time we post your show is I still don't come up on the first page of search engine optimization, but that's what they look for. They look for video content.
Absolutely. Well, you know why? Because Google owns YouTube. Connect two dots.
Yeah.
There you go.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
So
absolutely.
I guess the point of it is do some videos like how to buy a house, what to look for when buying a foreclosure, what to look for insurance for life insurance, some tips on this, tips on that, and do simple video messaging, and then put it on YouTube. Have your own channel on YouTube.
It's that simple, and it's not hard to do. People think, oh, it's really complicated. No, it's not.
It's really simple, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, and you're an expert when it comes to that. When paying your bills.
Oh, this is good. Getting back to your money marketing cards. Now, you can put in a business card when you're paying your bills. Like, say you're paying your bills, the electricity or the water. It's somebody, let's say your bill goes here in Southern California, or if you have a nationwide business, put in one of these inside the bill. Because once again, think about how mundane their job is, and they get a $100 bill. It's like, okay. And they might be looking for a change. And if you have a home-based business opportunity, that might be the thing that gets you another recruit.
And it's different. It just shows, humor sometimes isn't a bad thing when it comes to reaching out to people. I'll go one step further. Someone said every time you pay a bill, if you're a good tipper, put your business card in it.
Absolutely.
If you ever need my help, let me know. Give me a call. Because that waitress or waiter or that individual serving you, you just don't know what they're going to need.
Absolutely.
Now, if you're a bad tipper, you might not want to put your card in there, but if you're good, yeah, leave it there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good stuff. And the law of 250 people.
That's really kind of the trick to that is if you think about who goes to a wedding, who goes to a funeral, and the average is about 250 people. And now they may not be needing insurance today, but they may know somebody who might be needing insurance or needing a loan or needing a new car. And that's where you want to leverage that connection. So sometimes people say, well, why would I want to market to them? They just bought from me. So that's not to them, it's to their friends who might want a thing. And getting back to that picture we put up in your office. You might not need something now, but you might have something walking in, hey, I need to talk to that guy. What's he like? Is he good?
Is he a good person? Because people, we've talked about this before, people do a business with you if you have good character and you're competent.
Absolutely.
And we call it the wedding principle. If you were to get remarried or renew your vows, if you will, or get married for the first time, who would you invite to your wedding? And do you market to those individuals and let them know the great work you do in the business you're in? Because they all know your great character. They all know you're a good person. or they know you're a character, one or
Sure,
the
yeah.
other, right? But do they know of you're competent in what you do?
Absolutely.
And I think that's absolutely critical. We call that the wedding principle. You call it the law of 250 people.
Exactly.
Let everybody know as often as possible what you do. Now, if you're an expert out there, or if you want an expert in Robert, and you're in an industry and want some more information, Robert, how can people reach you?
Probably the simplest way is going to ministerofmarketing.com. Now it goes to a Facebook fan page, and I did that on purpose because I wanted to show you that even if you have no technology skills when it comes to building web pages, and you don't have a lot of money to work with, you can create a fan page inside of Facebook. The world's already there.
And you know what? I have never paid for a Facebook, anything on Facebook. I have my own Facebook that
Right.
I post stuff, and customers see me there, and you can do a fan page.
Absolutely.
Yeah, brilliant.
You should.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for bringing these great
to be-
ideas,
thank
helping
you
people
again.
get out of the rough.
All righty.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Breiner, the Minister of Marketing. We're going to jump to a quick break, but when we come back, I got Kathy Crone from the SCV Senior Center. We'll be right back.